Welcome back to 20 Minutes or Less. I'm Elliot Morgan.
And I'm Joe Beretta.
Politics are fun.
Yep.
President Obama made his State of the Union address last night, which was more like a dramatic reading of Why Can't We Be Friends? Stating that we've come too far to turn back now, Obama called on all Americans, regardless of political affiliation, to come together under the cause of economic recovery.
Now, Obama's got a lot of flack lately for not being the world's most perfect president/savior, like everybody thought he was going to be back in 2008 when he campaigned on a platform of change and hope. However, he kind of returned to that sentiment last night and also cited some of his recent successes, like the creation of over 3 million jobs in the last 22 months and how he got the American auto industry back on track.
Usually, the State of the Union itself is pretty boring, and the only interesting parts are when they cut to an audience member rolling their eyes or tweeting. For a second, it almost looked like everybody supported our president, but come on, this is America. The only reason Republicans were showing respect toward the president is because their poll numbers are dropping. Despite the fact that the State of the Union is an important thing with a lot of pomp and a lot of circumstance, I like to think that there's something else entirely different going on in everybody's heads.
Should I do it? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hug him. I don't care what my wife says. I'm gonna hug him.
They don't let me talk. I don't know who she is. I have no idea who she is.
Those are my claps, Obama. Nailed it. BalleR. Much of the speech was aimed at the middle class, as it basically centered around the idea of the American dream. If job seems like it was the operative word here, it's because it literally was, as he talked about penalizing companies for outsourcing while stressing the need to create more jobs on American soil. One of the ways he wants to do this is through the expansion of domestic energy supplies, both through traditional technologies and clean technologies. He also touched on home ownership and, of course, a higher tax rate for the wealthy by proposing the Buffett rule, where anyone earning over $1 million a year would pay an effective minimum tax rate of 30% in income taxes.
That's a big percentage.
That's a lot of money. I don't understand all of those numbers.
No. Fun fact, this is largely in response to Obama's greatest threat right now, Mitt Romney, who paid an effective federal tax rate of 13.9% on over $20 million of income last year. President Obama also took aim at other Republican candidates without ever actually calling them by name, like when he said that some people would have had the auto industry just fail. So while this was the State of the Union address, it was also very much a campaign speech.
And he ended that campaign speech by reminding America that we all need to stick together, just like the Navy SEAL team that brought down Osama bin Laden. When you march into battle, you look out for the person next to you, or the mission fails.
That's America.
USA.
Have you forgotten?
Guns and beer.
Football and women.
Indians. Well, not anymore.
Mustaches.
Mustaches in the national park system.
Okay guys, did you watch the State of the Union? And if you did, what did you think? For instant updates, don't forget to download the Philly D app. Click the annotation down below and keep checking back for more stories. Click the like button and the subscribe button. I'm Elliot Morgan.
And I'm Joe Beretta.
He's Joe Beretta.
And this is America.
And this is America.